Right, this is Sheila. It's something like the 21st of August 2013, and this is probably the third video. I'm on the River Parrett Trail, but I've been, like me, I've gone in and out and roundabout and all sorts of things, but I ended up visiting Holy Trinity Church at Chilton Trinity, which I wouldn't have done if I hadn't taken that route this morning. But I actually ended up, when I eventually got to the river, I ended up where I was nearly the other day when I couldn't go any further on my bike. Now in theory you can open these gates. So in theory I expect you could bring your bike along there through those gates, which would be handy to know for another time, but it will be bumpy on the bike. So Chilton Trinity Church is over there behind those that old brickworks, etc. And I'm just taking a walk by the river. Look, you can see all the construction going on by the banks of the River Parrett, Bridgwater. I'm just about to see the river going out by the look of it, by the look of the flow. It'll come out up near Burnham-on-Seaway. If you followed this river now, it would take you to Burnham. You don't see many people on it. Years ago, big ships would be coming up this river, big tall ships, big cargo vessels. In the past, I'm talking about. I think you still get the odd one, but because it's a tidal river, they have to make sure they come in at the right time. I mean, big tankers haven't been known to come up. Not perhaps to Bridgwater now, but I think they would start using these warehouses. Look, there's St Mary's Church, Bridgwater, with a tall spire. There is an access for these industrial places if they wanted to use water or whatever like that, you see. But of course I would say I'm about 2 hours behind what I would have planned to have done if I hadn't done the walk round and about to Chilton Trinity Church. But anyway, I wouldn't bring the bike here. Look how it's getting now. It's not well used, this. I met a girl a minute ago when I was at Chilton Trinity. I asked her if she knew exactly the route to the river. I said I can smell the river, so I know it's very close by, as shown on the map. She'd lived in the small village for 6 years, and she had a dog. And her and the old people she was with, nobody knew where the river was. And I couldn't believe it. It's literally a 5 minutes at the most, walk from where she lives. I couldn't believe it. I said, God, oh. Right, my first obstacle, because I don't really know how far I can go along here. Maybe that's why there is what's called a River Parrett Trail. Because look what I'm facing here. A load of cows, look. Black ones. So it could be that there's a bypass. And I really don't know yet. I haven't seen a sign for the River Parrett Trail along this bit, because I reckon I had to go on that trail over there. But the stickers, typical of Somerset, the stickers disappeared after a while. Some of the public footpaths were totally brambleised. They haven't been maintained. You'd walk right past them if you didn't know. Now there's a load of cows here I'm going to have to negotiate with in a minute, and I've left my stick behind. I'll have to find another one. So here we are then, going along the banks of the River Parrett with Sheila on a warm sunny day in August 2013. I've done a lot of exploration. I had a brilliant day yesterday. I found a mansion, Hullsworth I think, or something like that, house at Goathurst. I particularly wanted to go to Goathurst because One of our Stye members of our family married a girl from Goathurst. Oh. And but I couldn't remember her name when I got there. I just found a little sticker. I'll pretend it. See, I've got to negotiate these cows now, look. I don't want to get trampled. Look at that one coming up friskyish. He got horns and all. And he's a bull. Go on. Yep. Pim's Pill. Tidal water, deep mud, underwater obstacles. Go on then. Go on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. Go on. Go on. Get on. Get on. Get on. Come on. Get on. Go on. Go on. Get on. Oh, I get into the thing. Come on. Whoop, whoop. Get on. Get on. That's it. That's it. That's it. Calm down now. We've done all the yipping. I ain't got bloody start running after you. You'll bloody trap me now. Oh. Don't stare back at them. Now there we go. There's the River Parrett. Somebody over there, look. And there's all those cows. That's it. So I got past them. That was alright. I had to be brave. What you have to do is be brave and just... This isn't even a stick. This is flat. You couldn't even hurt anyone with this. It's just a wave. They don't like you if you've got a stick, apparently. They see it as a horn. Right, so there we go. Let's just have a look round, because we don't suddenly... I've known herds of cows like that to suddenly chase. I have known that, and I might have several other fields to go through yet. And I probably might have to pass them on the way back, see? That's what you've got to think of. Right then everyone, I'm going to turn off for now. I can see the main road going along from Bridgwater towards Dunball. There's lots of those wartime pillar boxes, because this would have been a way of getting in the past. Look at those cows right in the mud there. A way up the river, see, if we had been invaded by the Germans or any other group of people, they've probably deliberately kept those pillar boxes in case, see. Now, of course, I haven't seen, I think we're allowed to walk on this. I don't see how farmers can own the bank of a river, to be quite honest. It's our land. It's our land. I can see Morrison's in the distance. Oh, I was very brave then, wasn't I? I bet I'll have more cows to get through yet. But, of course, this walk might be curtailed now, unfortunately, because I did a 2-hour diversion. But in many ways, I don't mind. It was pleasant, where I did walk down country lanes, passing old farms, and I did get to see the church. There was a reward at the end of it. There was a reward. Like I said, I'll probably have to, well, I will have to face these cows again later. It's not like that's it. They could be anywhere. And there's quite a big stretch, if you think, between there and the gate. So I just had to be very assertive, and it worked. It worked that time because I still had an option to get back over the gate if I wanted to, but they did have horns. Look at that. Now there's warehouses now going all the way along that road towards Bordrup now, creeping further and further out of Bridgwater. Over and out.